Hello, thank you for joining me for another episode of Foothill Fisherman. This time we are backpacking the Sierra Nevadas with Dr. Pop. Got our gear packed up, got to take our obligation selfie, and we got to hit the road. And this is our first time hitting the trail this season, so there's still plenty of obstacles on the road, as you can see with this log that we got to get over. And we'll explain a little bit later, we hit so many obstacles we weren't even able to get to our final destination. So we had to, make an alternate route, a detour if you would, and figure out a new adventure for ourselves, which is always a good time. Always remember to pack out what you pack in, because we don't do littering around here. We want to keep these high Sierra Nevada valleys beautiful and pristine as much as possible for all visitors to enjoy, for fishing, hunting, camping, whatever it is that you do on your weekends. So pick up after yourself. I really do enjoy traveling and exploring with Dr. Pop, my pop. He's always taught me to take the scenic route, enjoy the journey, take in the sights, read a sign or two, learn about the area, learn about where you're going, and just have a good time. Have a good time on your way to your destination. Get the F out of here. After discovering we couldn't reach our initial destination, we did find a place to pull over and load up and hit the trail, and hit some National Forest land camping, some dispersed camping on our way to a local lake, and just find our own spot out there. So it was a good time. First night in the tent. Always got to keep that heater on you, right? Never know what's coming through those doors. Never know. Zombies. I got my gear here. Pillow, sleeping bag, side gear. Brought some reading. Got some reading for myself, the Maya world. So, first night here. The creek in the background, but we're over here next to, I think it's called French Creek. Yeah, we weren't able to make it to French Lake today, so we did a little dispersed camping. Followed French Creek, and we're going to make our way to Jackson Meadows Reservoir. We're only about a half mile away, but kind of tough terrain to get here. I'll have a better check-in in the morning when we get packed up and head out. I'm going to try to wake up early and roll out. So, get some Z's, and I'll see you in the morning.
Morning, Saturday, July 1st. Waking up from our first morning of camping with Dr. Pop. Gonna go make some coffee, some breakfast, and hit the trail again. Very nice to sleep next to the creek. Helps relax me. Get some reading. So far it's a good trip, just being out here. But once I get packed up and everything, I'll check back in with you and kind of let you know what's going on. Happy trails. Let's get some fish.
July 1st, Saturday morning.
July 1st?
Late July 1st.
Hey.
Salute. So, I slept all right. How'd you sleep?
I slept as solid as an ice cube. I slept pretty solid.
My dad went to bed last night and discovered he forgot his sleeping bag.
There's a backstory to that, so it's a little bit too lengthy to get into, but just believe me.
There's always a story.
Out of all the years I've been out camping and fishing and hiking and all that, this is the first time. So help.
There's always a story
It's going to save me grace a little bit here.
to the lessons that we learn.
Yeah.
So, coming up with the game plan right now, having ourselves a little bit of breakfast and coffee before we make a decision. We got a couple options. There's one, pack up and head home. Pack up, find another lake on the way home. We're also considering just packing up our fishing gear and hitting the lake for a half day and then coming back, packing up and heading home.
Yeah.
But pretty much no more camping because we don't have a sleeping bag for big enough for the two of us.
You know what? It's already July 1, and I think the temperature must have hit like 30, 32, freezing last night. Of course, that's what they told us. Before coming up here. It's one of those freak winters out this way, where there's still plenty of snow on the ground. We couldn't even get to the real destination because there was just too much snow and we couldn't get through it. But that's just an example of just how cold it is so late into the year. Up here in the Sierra Nevada, it's like 12 degrees.
That's right. That's right. We were trying to get to French Lake. Where were we trying? And we came two different directions on the road to get to French Lake. And we almost got there, but both directions were covered with snow. And then just didn't want to try it and get stuck and dig and dig and dig. So made a U-turn and made a plan B.
Yep.
And here we are, trudging through National Forest, public land, our land. Did some dispersed camping last night en route to this lake that we want to get to the backside of. And we almost made it. Almost made it.
Yep.
So,
And we are, what do you call it when you're camping again?
dispersed camping.
Disperse?
So, we're finishing up breakfast. Figure out the game plan. And check back in with you when we're on the move. Happy trails. Alright. Here we are, still bushwhacking it with my dad here, Dr. Pop.
Bushwhacking all the way.
On the way. Making our way down the steepest part of the trail from the looks of it. And we just got to take our time, not to slide on these pine needles, but there's some good rocks here for us to step on. And the lowland is just right down there. You can kind of see it through the cracks. So
I see another deer trail down there. Go look to that pine.
yeah.
Those 3 pines you got right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Right to the left of the wrapping around the left.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. My dad's pointing to right here.
Yeah,
That's where the deer trail is, right there.
that's the path.
Yep. So we gotta follow the animals. They know what to do. They know what they're doing. Make our way down to this lake down here. Untouched territory by the looks of it.
Where no man has gone before.
And we'll check in when we get down there. Happy trails. probably should have gone your way. Foothill fisherman here, finally lakeside. I'll turn it around here in a second for you, but finally lakeside. Found a good spot, access to shore. I also got Mother Nature's rod holder right here for me, or right here, maybe right here. Boom, works every time. We're getting set up right now. I've got some worms that I found that I dug up near camp, so I'm just going to toss those on, try those out for a little bit, see how they do before they get bad. Then I'll switch it up to some lures. There was one boat out here. I was hoping to have nobody. There was one boat out here. Saw them catch one fish on a lure. Don't know what color. But checking it a little bit, see how we're doing. Happy trails. Fished my area for a couple hours, it feels like. Definitely about 2 hours. And and just making my way back towards my dad. A few boaters, a couple kayakers, no bites. And I walk back, empty-handed. All kinds of bait fish though.
After getting back and finding Dr. Pop, saw that he caught some beautiful fish. And shortly after, I went upstream and was able to catch this big trout, this cut bow, and doing my best Brad Pitt impersonation.
Alright, Foothill Fisherman here with Dr. Pop, coming home Saturday night from fishing the secret location.
Secret spot.
Secret spot, had to hike up and down the mountain for it, but
Big time hike.
my dad came home with a couple really nice ones, and then I got a really nice cutthroat on last call. So,
Yep.
successful fishing trip and camping trip.
Oh, you bet. We're coming back.
Yep. Foothill Fisherman here with Pop. What's up, Pop?
Hey.
Just checking in at dinner time. And 3 fish for the day. 3 beautiful fish, and we got them smoking. We got them smoking right there. Just gonna try this out for the first time and see how they're doing. One big one.
I think yours is a trophy.
One big 25 plus inch cutthroat. That's that big one here to the left. And then we got a kokanee and a rainbow trout. Just trying to smoke them up and kind of see how this does for the first time. Never cooked them this way. And while that's cooking, since I'm going to be applying for the Alone show, gotta go ahead and eat like I'm on Alone, so I'm going to try Broken's fish head soup. 3 fish heads, 3 fish tails. Just going to boil them up, see how it goes, slurp it down. Should be good though. Should be really good. A lot of meat in there, a lot of oils, a lot of fats. Natural cut fish. Just about done with the Alone fish soup. He is doing very well for a 70-year-old man. So it's Sunday, July 2nd, and we're reaching the tail end of our trip right now, just making our way back to the truck. Got everything packed up and about ready to do a creek crossing and then go explore this old ranch house that we found. So, a couple more hours of hiking before we're out of the forest and on our way home and get some really nice cooked food. Here's the creek we gotta cross. Oh my God. You scared the hell out of me right now. I was not expecting anybody standing there.
On our way out, we decided to stop by this abandoned cabin homestead looking building that we saw when we first walked in. And, always a risk kind of exploring these buildings. Don't know, whether it's private or it's public. So we do our best not to disturb.
Some yokels playing
but always cool to kind of see the relics of yesteryear on your adventures.
old fly rod. Says it's All-Star Richardson Chicago, made in the USA. This will be like a steel shaft fly fishing rod. By the look of the eyelids, there's only two eyelets. Top one and bottom one.
Here's some beautiful pictures of the high Sierra Nevada spring flowers and bloom. Again, appreciate you guys following and watching these adventures. Happy trails.